I've later found out. I later found out that I have like extreme ADHD.
Yeah.
And I actually will talk about that a bit later. But now in hindsight, it's probably down to the ADHD in some form, but I was just constantly disrupting class, and I will always remember and thank my mother for when I was actually kicked out of school. They said, we don't think your son should come back here anymore from one school. And my mom, I thought she would be mad. Maybe she was mad, but she certainly didn't show it. She told me, son, they're not, it's not the right place for you. They don't understand you. Something along those lines. Like they're
How old were you here? Take us back.
14.
Okay.
I was 14. And she told me, let me remember, give me 1 second. They don't deserve you. And then she put me into
Different schools, yeah.
different schools where it was a lot more relaxed. They encouraged you to be more inquisitive and curious and ask a lot of questions, and everybody was really actually celebrated for being themselves. And there I did really well. I actually rocked it at school.
What do you believe made you different from other kids?
That's such a good question. What made me different from other kids? My sense of belief was humongous from a very young age. As big then as it is now, and I was always very enthusiastic, very friendly and outgoing and positive. You know, I actually nearly never was sad. So I guess I just stood out in that way. I was very energetic, highly energized, distracting and distracted, and always loving life as much as possible.
You then moved to Manchester. Did you were 18 years old?
Yeah.
And you built your life there for 8 years.
Yes, I did.
How was the first few weeks there? So you moved out. You literally left everyone behind.
Yeah. Well, the first time I ever went to Manchester, I moved there with my suitcases, and that was when I went to university. So after I finished school, I Googled business and computer university, because I did really well at business management and computer science, and at everything else I wasn't that great, but I did well enough.
You put your interest into...
Those are my things, right? I actually was the first student to score a 7, which was the high score in business. So I was really into it. Spanish and science and all the rest I didn't like. So I Googled business and computer science, university degree, boom, enter. Saw a few different universities. Manchester came up. And some of the older girls from my school were there already. Manchester was an interesting place because of Manchester United, Manchester City. That's about it. And I went and I moved in there, and that's where I left the boy and I became a man.